Hi, I'm Emma Butler, and today we're spending 3 minutes with Constable Amanda Allen of Crimestoppers. So Amanda, can you tell me a little bit what your job role is?
Well, I'm assigned to the Ontario Provincial Police. I've been a police officer for 29 years. And Ontario Provincial Police and Windsor Police both invest an officer in a partnership with Crimestoppers to help take the tips and get the information to the proper investigative units to help solve crime.
And what is the best part of your job?
Well, right now, when you take a tip and you get somebody on the phone and you can just tell when you've got good information, and you get a hold of the officer, you get the information to them, and it's that piece of the puzzle that they were looking for to help them solve a case. That's what the program is all about. That's why we go to work every day, is we just want to help solve the crime. So even though we're not out there front line, we're still doing our part to help.
So what happens when a tip is submitted? What happens on your part?
So there's a couple of different ways tipsters can get a hold of us. We still have the phone 24/7 at 519-258-8477 or 258-TIPS, or online at catchcrooks.com. And those tips get sent to my partner and I, Christina Gilbo with Windsor Police, and we disseminate the tips to whichever investigative agency. So a lot of people don't realize it's AGCO, it's also the illegal tobacco. We also take tips for Ministry of Finance and Ministry of Natural Resources and Forestry. So there's a lot of different agencies that we partner with, but we get that information out and then we follow up to see if that tip helps solve crime.
Yeah, and how does it feel when you solve a case?
It's really, it's such a great partnership we have in the office. When you get that reply back from the officer that says, this tip really helped me solve my case, it's not uncommon for my partner and I to be doing high fives in the office, because really that's what it's all about. It really is rewarding.
For sure. So what role does Crimestoppers have alongside Windsor's police?
Well, Crimestoppers is unique in that it started by a police officer in Albuquerque, New Mexico over 40 years ago, but it's a partnership between the media and the community and the police. So yes, the police have to do their job to investigate the tips, but without our media partners telling the public what crimes we're trying to get information about, and our community members coming forward with that little piece of information that they think might help, really the partnership doesn't work. It's a triangle that we really got to keep all three pieces engaged.
Mm-hmm. So how can the community get more involved with Crimestoppers?
Well, we are a nonprofit charity, so a lot of people think that we are funded by the government. We are not. So we do a lot of fundraising events throughout the community during the year. Some are just education pieces. We want people to come up. If you see us out in the community, come up. If you don't understand how the program works, come up and talk to us. But really, we have volunteers that help us out, and we have community partners. Whether you buy a plaque to show support, there's all kinds of ways people can help us out.
What are some issues that you run into with Crimestoppers?
Well, as always, when information is coming in, the officers have to take the tip, but they still have to investigate it. And it truly is frustrating when sometimes you have a piece of information and you just can't find the evidence that the officers need in order to prove the case in court, because our tips don't go to court and neither does our tipster. So it's frustrating when sometimes you know that maybe it's good information, but it's just not going to be able to move forward with charges or an arrest because there just isn't the evidence we need right now. A tipster might be frustrated by that.
Yeah. What kind of events do Crimestoppers participate in?
Well, there's everything. We have a great partnership with our Windsor Spitfires, with our Chuck-a-Puck events. We have 26 years of doing a game dinner at Colasanti's out in Kingsville. We have a new event coming up in the spring, our second year. We have a run that's 5, 10, 15, and 20K runs. So really there's all kinds of ways where people can get involved and help us.
Well, thank you for that. Thanks for watching us. I'm Emma Butler, and we just spent 3 minutes with Crimestoppers Constable Amanda Allen.